Hello, snackers. How's it going?
Hello.
A little bit different setup for you guys today.
A little.
A little bit different. We're gonna be attempting to bake some cookies.
Attempting.
Attempting. I'm just joking.
Yeah, so fun fact here, my qualifications. I am a former professional baker, did work in a bakery for a couple of years. I also have a culinary degree, so I probably know what I'm doing.
Probably. Just a little bit.
In the meantime, we're gonna start. So we're making 3 kinds of cookies today. We're gonna making some chocolate crinkle cookies, some gingerbread, and then some snickerdoodles. So these are all gonna be like in holiday gift baskets that I'm making for all of our like family. I'm also like canning a bunch of stuff this past week, like jam and like pickles and all that fun stuff, but I'm not doing that on stream because
Yeah.
it would be a lot of just sitting waiting for stuff to boil, which would be super boring. So
You've been very busy this week.
been
Very,
so
very
busy
busy.
this week.
So very busy. It is the holiday season now, and we're about to go to about 5 or 6 different
Christmas it's a lot. It's
holiday
a lot.
things. So yeah.
But it's fine. It's fun and we have a good time. So we're gonna start with some chocolate crinkle cookies because the dough needs to chill for a little bit before we can bake it. So I'm gonna like make it, get it in the fridge, and then we'll like
continue on from there.
So, none of these recipes that I'm using are my recipes. The crinkle one is one that I honestly found online, and then the gingerbread and the snickerdoodle are actually from one of my textbooks.
Yeah.
So, this is really expensive, but if you can get your hands on it, it has a lot of good stuff. But it was like $150 because it was a textbook, and that was like used on Amazon that I got it too. So
To say knowledge is a dangerous thing is the weight of that textbook.
it truly is. Honestly, like I've got another one that's like just a cooking
Yeah,
one.
it's on the cooking. Yeah.
And they're really nice for pressing tofu. It's probably like the most use I get out of it most of the time. Okay.
I had a manager trying to jump up on my lap.
Yeah, there is going to be possible cat interference. She can't get at anything, but she's gonna.
She just wants to be where all the action is.
Yeah, she truly just needs to be involved in everything forever. Alright, so we are starting with our dry ingredients for these crinkle cookies. So I'm going to do some flour, baking powder, and salt. Shall we have all of that right here? Yeah.
You don't see the whole, got a kind of a, not a mess, but an organized chaos to where.
It's a whole set of, there's a lot of jars of things in here right now because of the aforementioned canning that's been happening.
Yeah, you guys only see a small little bit of the kitchen right now. Basically where we're at.
Alright.
A little countertop area.
So we're doing 480 grams of flour. I should be sifting this, but I don't usually sift unless, like for cookies, I don't sift flour. I do it for cakes, usually, depending on how much effort I'm trying to put in.
So what are you guys doing for the holidays, everybody? Let us know. You guys got a ton of plans. You guys also a ton of busy. We're also streaming tomorrow night.
Yes, we are going to be playing some Mario Party tomorrow night. It's going to be so
Going to
fun.
be playing the newest Mario Party game.
We also, so we celebrate like Christmas with all of our like extended families, but actually here at our house we usually do like Yule or the winter solstice, which is this weekend.
Yep.
So
we'll be doing our celebration.
Doing our little gift exchange, and I got a giant ham from my job, so we're gonna eat.
When I have some ham.
10 pounds of ham because
10 pounds of ham tonight.
That's what they gave me, which is
all in one sitting.
An obscene amount of ham. All right, so we got 480 grams of flour. And then we're gonna do some 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder, not baking soda. They are different things. They will do different things.
Yeah, they will do different things. I had to run to the store for some of this stuff yesterday, and it was a nightmare in there. I'll tell you guys, it was for a person who does not like to be around a lot of people. It was very overwhelming in that store. It was insane.
Yeah, the weekend before, like
The weekend
Christmas,
right
is just
before Christmas, yeah.
stupid. I think it was Monday night. I get off work late because we both work second shift, and I got off and went to the store to get some of the stuff that I'm canning. And it was nice because there was like nobody in the store witnessing me buy like 7 pounds of bulk loose green beans and like 12 packs of those little mini cucumbers because I'm gonna make pickles, and then also like pickled green beans.
Oh yeah. We have so many pickles in our fridge right now. So many. We're not even big pickle people.
Yeah,
either.
they're all going to be gifted. Like I'm gonna make cute little gift baskets, and it's gonna be fun, hopefully. All right, so we have flour, baking powder, and salt in here. I'm just gonna whisk all that together so it's all incorporated. And then we're gonna do kind of the wet ingredients, but also cocoa powder. So, and yeah, I have been questioning this entire time we've been planning this and setting up for this if I want to sit and crack eggs on camera. And I'm gonna, but nobody's allowed to make fun of me if I mess one up. Yeah, that would be rude. All right, so we're gonna do I'm about to do a lot of sugar, and I mean a lot of sugar.
Well, that's a lot of sugar.
Oh boy. Brand new bag.
Yeah, brand new bag of sugar. You guys wouldn't know how many different types of sugar there are. There are a lot.
I suppose you don't usually buy baking supplies, so that's probably not something you're familiar with, having to sift through the different kinds of.
They got the granulated sugar, they got the light brown sugar, they got a dark brown sugar.
Yeah, it was so funny.
They got a powdered sugar.
When I sent him to the store for supplies yesterday, I said, it's probably stuff you don't usually buy. I said, I bet you never in your life have bought a jar of molasses, but here we are.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing 700 grams of sugar. We're making I think this recipe is supposed to make I don't know, a couple dozen cookies, so it's a lot. But I'm making 8 gift baskets, and
I was about to say, you've already done all the math or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's because we got about 8 different gift baskets you're making.
Yeah, and then hopefully I want to have some extras of at least some of them that I can take into work with me, maybe. Okay. Fun fact, I totally just went over by 100 grams. It's fine though. That's why
Take
we
out.
double and triple check our recipes.
Yeah.
So when I was doing my culinary degree, they always said, "Oh, read it at least 3 times before you even start, so that you know what you're about to be doing." And I almost sometimes actually follow that.
Almost.
Almost sometimes.
Only when baking, though, usually.
Yeah, when cooking and baking, 2 completely different vibes, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I'll move this back just a little bit.
Am I loud?
It's just when you're crinkling stuff, but it's okay.
There's going to be a lot of crinkling.
There's going to be a lot of crinkling stuff.
These cookies, because they're crinkle cookies. Hey.
So that's why you see me back here. I'm trying to monitor all of our levels and stuff.
Yeah.
But it should be okay.
Okay. So then we're going to do 200 grams of cocoa powder, which is almost this entire container. I think, yeah, this is like a 200 some gram one. So this is almost this whole thing is going in with cocoa powder. These are gonna be so chocolatey.
Yeah. Yeah, just you guys got any plans for the New Year's coming up? Let us know. We're probably gonna go. I don't know, cause I gotta work New Year's Eve
Which is dumb.
until midnight, basically, cause I work second shift, 10-hour days.
I still think that's insane that they're making people work on New Year's Eve. But
Well, it was the same last year, and I was still upset about it.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, especially here in Wisconsin, people like to drink. People like to drink a lot. And there's one place I don't want to be out on the road on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody drinks and drives, but I don't want to take that risk. I'll tell you that for sure.
Alright, so this is all of our sugar and cocoa powders, whisking everything together. That, and then we're gonna do some eggs and some vegetable oil, which is weird for cookies. Usually you use butter, at least all the recipes I use, but because it's a different texture for these cookies, so we're doing a little different.
To say we also have so much butter out here.
I'm making a lot of cookies. Like, I'm probably not even going to be doing all of the cookies that I'm going to be making on stream because it's going to be like a couple of them I'm going to have to make in batches.
Yeah.
Pro tip, when you're cracking eggs, do them in a separate container first, so you can check them to make sure there's nothing like weird going on with them. And also, I like to crack them on a paper towel on the counter just to like mitigate some of the mess. Don't crack them on the side of your bowl or your measuring cup or whatever, because you will get shell in your eggs.
Yeah, you don't want shell in your eggs. That's definitely bad. That's definitely
I was
bad.
going to try to be fancy and do some of these one-handed, which I can technically do. I choose not to.
No, it's fine. We don't need to be super fancy here. We just need to get the job done.
Did it anyway.
Oh, good.
It's a bakery that I still technically work there, just super part-time doing their like social media. But when I was an actual baker there, we make cheesecake mostly.
Yeah, I made cheesecake.
And the amount of eggs that I would have to crack, like we're talking like a flat of like 36 eggs at a time for like one recipe. It was
Yeah,
so
that's
much.
so many eggs. So many eggs.
All right.
Wash your hands. Normally when you're baking or stuff, you usually have some like music or a podcast going on,
Yeah,
or
I
something
cannot
in the background.
Bake or cook in silence. I have to have background noise, but you know, we don't want to get like copyright struck on YouTube when this goes up in a couple of days, so.
I'm the same way when I'm doing some what I call background activities, like doing the dishes or cleaning up in the house. I like to have music going on. Makes that activity a little bit better, in my opinion.
Keeps the brain focused.
Yeah.
Next, a cup of vegetable oil. I just remembered that I actually wrote down procedure for this. Oh, and I'm actually following it. Cool. For a second there was like, I think I'm actually doing this out of order. No, I got this. I am crushing it.
So far, so good.
All right, so we got our sugar and our cocoa powder, and then we're gonna go in with our oil. If you have problems with your like bowl moving, like if mine's moving, you can put a damp paper towel underneath, and then it won't turn like this. I didn't think that far ahead, so. I think technically you're also supposed to like beat the eggs into this one at a time. I've literally never done that on a recipe. I usually just kind of plop a bunch of them in and then mix and then a bunch more in, and nothing bad has ever happened, so. Unless I'm making like choux pastry, and then I'll only do like 1 or 2 at a time. But like cookies and cakes and stuff, it's kind of whatever. This is just gross looking right now.
Oh, yeah. You're mixing all your wet and dry ingredients together.
So much of baking is just really trust the process.
Put the wet in the dry.
Yeah, you gotta
wet your dries.
Exactly. Dry your wets, wet your dries.
Dry your wets. Re-wet your dries.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like the pasta cycle. Alright, so that's all of our eggs and our cocoa powder and our sugar all getting mixed in here. And then I think I'm going to switch from a whisk to a spatula. This is getting thick.
Food.
I will say it smells crazy chocolate right here, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah, we don't have an ability to sift the smells to you guys.
If we did, I fully would, because once everything starts baking, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Especially because we're doing gingerbread and snickerdoodles, like, yeah.
And the other night you were making that jam or whatever in here.
The pear butter?
Yeah, the pear butter. It smelled amazing in here.
Yeah, I did a bunch of, made a maple bourbon pear butter.
Yeah.
And I did the pears, maple, and bourbon in crock pot overnight, and then canned it the next morning. Oh my god. It smelled so good. Just about combined in here. Once we start doing our dry ingredients, it's gonna get a little cementy.
Cementy.
That's definitely a term. I have a color.
Gonna get thick.
I know what I'm talking about.
Be thick with 2 C's.
Yeah, so this is just our like wet ingredients so far. We're looking at some.
Woo-hoo.
Like if we were making cake batter, this would be a good consistency.
That'd be a good, yeah.
Or brownies, this actually just straight looks like brownie batter, which is kind of what crinkle cookies are, honestly. They are kind of a brownie cookie hybrid, I think, anyway. Alright, so I'm not going to do all the dry ingredients at once, so that would be a bad time.
That would be insane, yeah. That would be a bad time.
Just going to kind of like fold these in a little bit at a time. Usually about a third will do it at a time. So otherwise you end up with like random clumps of flour where you don't want them.
Yeah, it'd be a bad time.
So I haven't done this much hand mixing in a minute. My arm is gonna get tired. So I'm working in the bakery. You'd have to make custard for banana cream pies, and you had to sit and you cannot walk away from it. You just sit and stir constantly for a solid like 45 minutes. It's so fun.
Can't imagine how much like stirring you've done in your
just
your
working at the
lifetime.
bakery. Yeah. No, when we do like the banana cream pies or the filling for the cream puffs there, the chantilly filling for the cream puffs, would literally like just stand there at the little stove burner stirring and just like, you gotta pull up Netflix on your phone or something, otherwise you will go absolutely insane.
Going nuts. Going nuts.
Yeah. It's always fun to watch like the Great British Baking Show when you're working in a kitchen, especially when you're in a kitchen where the timers sound exactly like the ones on the show, and then you're like, wait, was that me or
was it the show I was watching?
Or my coworker liked to watch true crime stuff. So that was always fun too, just be sitting there, you know, topping cheesecakes or washing dishes or something and hear about like grisly murders in the background. You think it's like cute and fun and cozy to work in a bakery, but no, we're listening to people going on like serial killing sprees and whatever. This is getting super thick and super hard to mix. But we don't want to like over mix with this because then they'll get tough. You don't want to like mix your flour and your eggs together too much and all that because you'll start to like overdevelop the gluten and then you get a really tough cookie. And these are supposed to be like soft and super chewy and kind of a little bit gooey in the middle.
Yeah.
That is all of our dries. Since we're only going to be up here for like 2 hours, if for some reason we don't get to baking all of the cookies, like these ones specifically, it's literally like take a little scoop it, roll it into a ball, roll it in some powdered sugar, and then plop it on the pan.
Hey, we got so many cookies to go through.
All of these cookies also are going to bake at 350, which is really nice because then you don't have to mess with your oven and you don't have to like really worry about, you know, what batches you're going to do when. You can just kind of go one right after the other. Like I'm going to throw this in the fridge and then immediately go into gingerbread, which I'm doing just a very small batch of gingerbread for now. The recipe I have is for a dozen cutout ones. Obviously that's going to kind of depend on how big your cookie cutter is. I'm just doing this little snowflake guy, so I'll probably get more than that out of it. And the stream is unfortunately not long enough for them to bake, cool, and get iced. But I'll probably post pictures at some point when everything's done. If anybody's interested in seeing any of the canned stuff I made, I can post some of that too. Maybe at some point I could do a canning tutorial, but I am very, very new at it, and I am very just going off of the recipe book for it, because canning is not something you can like wing.
Yeah, it's definitely a process, as I've been watching you kind of do it a little bit here and there.
Yeah, the whole like it gets so humid in here because you're just boiling a giant stock pot of water to process the cans in or the jars in. Okay, so we have our dough. It is
Thick.
sticky.
Thick.
Grab our spoons, scrape some of this off, and there's actually just a little more. Yeah, this is one of those where you want to mix it till it's like just combined. Basically, as soon as you can't see any more flour, you're good. Yeah, we got just about at that point. Yeah, alright, cool. Just gonna like scrape some of this off so I don't lose any of it.
Okay.
Alright. So, fridge.
Fridge to cool off. Got any room in there with all the pickles?
Yeah. Just like an excess of cucumbers.
Yeah. All the
Okay.
cucumbers.
So, now we're gonna bust out the actual baking book. And I'm gonna make some gingerbread. It's nice and seasonal. Alright, so we're just doing a dozen at a time. So we're gonna do 4 ounces of butter. Bust up the stand mixer for this one. Whole stick of butter. And then we're doing 4 ounces, which I'm going to do by weight, of brown sugar. We do go grams of brown sugar. So then technically it's 120.
It's not like in video games where you can just kind of go, dump it and go.
Right? Yeah, the cooking mechanic on like Tales of the Shire, where you just gotta like chop stuff and dump it in a bowl.
Put it in a bowl, basically, yeah.
Alright.
Or Stardew Valley, where you just kind of mix it
Right.
just automatically.
Alright, so we got flour and sugar in there. Go and start it low so nothing flies out. You're mixing. In the meantime, I'm gonna get some molasses going.
Potatoes and molasses.
Yeah.
See, the entire thing I was thinking of when I was picking up molasses.
I just need you to just don't get too close to it. Just take a whiff. It's so strong.
Yeah, it is very strong.
You don't even it's the scent is here and I don't even have the jar.
Grandma's molasses. Not sponsored, by the way.
No, however, Arizona tea if you're out there.
Well, I'm drinking a liquid death tea, so.
Also that. All right, so we're doing 6 ounces of molasses, so just like half of one of these jars. I'm doing this in the same measuring cup that I had the vegetable oil in hopes of like it'll come out a little easier. But you know, if it doesn't want to come out, it's fine. Everybody comes out in their own time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gotta take their time.
Bumping up the mixer a little bit. Not that much. So molasses, and then we're doing eggs again. This recipe is so funny because it'll give like a volume amount, but then also like by weight in like grams or whatever. And this is calling for 1.6 ounces of egg, which is 1 egg.
1 egg, yeah, 1 egg.
But we're still cracking it into a separate container, just in case.
I like how it did the ounces of egg.
Yeah.
You gotta be specific.
Well, we have there's a recipe in here for an Italian meringue buttercream, or no, not for the Italian meringue. There's a chocolate mousse recipe we use at bakery. We use it on the same cake that we use at the Italian meringue buttercream recipe. But it's a chocolate mousse cake, and the mousse itself you have to do like I think it's like a cup of egg whites.
Oh yeah.
And like I forget how many, but so many ounces of egg yolks instead of just 3 whites and 3 yolks or whatever. Yeah, it's like a cup and then ounces. It's weird and kind of funny. I'll just scrape up the sides of it a little. We're just kind of beating these until they're fluffy.
If we do this style stream again, now we'll know how we'll have to set this up. This was a little bit of a change for me, but not too bad.
While those are mixing, we're gonna do our dry ingredients. So we're doing 12 ounces of flour this time, so a little bit less. We're actually gonna do 360 grams.
Multitasking over here.
Oh yeah. You haven't seen somebody multitask until you've been in the kitchen of a bakery the week before Christmas, let me tell you.
Everybody's trying to get their last minute gifts, which is part of the reason why the store was so chaos yesterday.
Right.
Plus, it was Walmart, so I don't like going in Walmarts that much anymore. But that was the place where I could find pretty much everything we needed, so...
Yeah.
So I also had to pick up some, like, regular hand soap and stuff like that, so...
One more gram, come on. There we go. Okay, 360 grams of flour. And then we got same concept with baking soda this time, not powder. They're different.
Baking soda, not baking powder.
So we are doing a teaspoon of baking soda.
Was watching another wonderful Christmas movie last night, Gremlins. It's been a while since I watched that movie. How much like cocaine fueled is in that movie is amazing, and the fact that it was like PG,
yeah,
is wild to me.
Okay, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then the fun part of gingerbread, just all of the spices.
All the spices.
This is gonna smell amazing. I'm so excited right now. All right, so we are doing ginger. Hoping this fits. Nope. Sure doesn't. That's fine. All right.
Stay tuned to the after stream where Greg does all the dishes.
That's the Patreon bonus stream.
And then has to fix his shower as well.
Yeah. Our shower head apparently just kind of decided to get
Our
off
shower
yesterday.
head kind of broke off last
Just
night.
fell.
That's fine.
Alright, so that was 2 teaspoons of ginger, and we're going to do a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then 1/2 teaspoons each of nutmeg and cloves. It's a lot of spices for just like one batch of cookies, which I'm super pumped about because that means they're gonna be very flavorful.
That would have helped me earlier, huh? Right?
What?
Making sure I can hear the volume on here.
Oh, I mean, you know. Okay, so that's all of our dries in here, and it smells amazing.
It does smell amazing in here. It smells great.
It smells like Christmas, especially the cloves and cinnamon, especially really, and the nutmeg, I guess, really like, yeah, Christmas.
Yeah,
Let's
unfortunately,
go.
our weather started to warm up too, so our snow is melted.
Still mad about it.
It was raining and being 40 degrees instead of now it's like 20 degrees outside today.
Yeah, it's wild. I love living in Wisconsin.
Fucking Midwest is wild to me. Been here my whole life, pretty much, except for a little bit, but still, like it's the crazy temperature changes in a day is insane to me.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure yesterday it was warmer when I got home last night than it was when I left for work.
Oh yeah, it's been like that for the last couple days where it's like I leave for work and it's like 20 degrees and I come home from work and it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to throw our molasses in with our butter and our sugar and then our eggs. And then we are going to slowly incorporate the dry ingredients. And I mean so slowly because otherwise, flour.
Yeah, all over the place.
Do not be the first time.
Yeah, it's happened before. It'll happen again, probably. Sorry.
Single egg.
Or single egg.
One egg. Sorry,
Looking goopy.
It is so goopy. Yeah, we're just like slop in a bowl right now.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. It's supposed to look like this.
Well, that's the best part of like making cookies and stuff. You get to taste the batter, but I know you're not supposed to.
It's actually like everybody says, oh, you'll get salmonella from the eggs. It's not really the eggs, it's the flour. You're more likely to get E. coli from raw flour than you are salmonella from raw eggs.
Yeah. Very rare, but it does.
But if you want to eat raw cookie dough, you can just make cookie dough without the eggs and then just bake your flour ahead of time. Like as long as like it reaches 165, like you're fine.
I got that stuff now that's also like packaged just
yeah,
to
you
eat.
can also just buy edible cookie dough. That's fine. But if you want to make it at home, like that's the way to do it. All right, we're gonna go with some dry ingredients.
Mix and dries. Mix and dries into wets again.
Yep. Incorporate a little bit, because otherwise, poof. I'm gonna get like a guard for this eventually, and then we won't have to worry about it. Because when I make buttercream frosting for cakes, powdered sugar likes to.
Well, there's been times where you had to like put a towel over that.
Yeah, and usually that's what I end up doing is I'll put like towels down on the counter and like or even like over top of the mixer, but that's a whole production. So I'd rather just get a cover for this because they actually just make them to fit exactly on the bowl.
It would be nice to have.
It smells so good.
It does smell very
like
good.
all the spices are like incorporating with the wet ingredients, and then you can really just like and the molasses and stuff is just really good. I've made snickerdoodles before. I haven't used this recipe before. I've never used this chocolate crinkle recipe, and I've only made this recipe once before, and that was when I was taking baking class.
Yeah.
I made gingerbread pears. So I had a pear-shaped cookie cutter, and then we were also doing like decorating with royal icing. So I made like little green pears, and I dipped the bottom half of them in green sprinkles. They were very cute. I even did the little like white part at the like where it makes it looks like it's like shiny or whatever. Like or something. They came out very cute for never having had done that before at the time. All right, we have cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
It smells really good. I kind of just want to eat this.
That's looking like cookie dough.
great, because it is.
Looks like a big old chunk of cookie dough.
I'm just gonna mix this a little bit more, like 30 more seconds. And then this too is gonna go in the fridge for a little bit.
Then we're gonna get started on the third batch.
Yeah, then we're gonna get into some snickerdoodles, and those won't have to chill. We can bake those right away. Alright. Okay. Yeah, if we could figure out how to do smell through a stream, this would be the time.
Yeah, I can really smell it now. You put it right over here next to me, like right across from me, basically.
Yeah. Close enough.
It smells like gingerbread.
Yeah. Excellent, because it's gingerbread.
Yeah, it smells just like gingerbread. Fridge time.
All the cucumbers.
All the cucumbers. You guys have never seen this many cucumbers. I'll tell you that much
It's
for
so
sure.
pretty.
Like, how many packages of cucumbers do you need? About 20 something.
It's like 12. It's fine. Okay. Doing snickerdoodles. I'm doing like a single batch of this, which is supposed to make like 40 cookies. Hopefully that'll be
Enough.
I'm probably gonna do 2 batches at some point. We'll see.
Well, these are all getting mixed together anyway, so
Yeah,
I mean,
doing, like
at the end,
yeah.
after we make all the cookies, they'll all get packaged up and separated. Or
I'm gonna have to wash like a dish or two real quick if you want to like vamp or whatever. My paddle.
I'm gonna pause this real quick, then.
Pause the stream.
No, just All right, dishes done.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Am I right?
I
Dishes,
need
am I
a
right?
second paddle for my mixer, I think.
It's all good. Yeah.
All right.
I just didn't want to have the overwhelming sound of water.
All right. So, same concept. Cookies are literally always like the same until they're not. But we are going to be doing flour, baking powder, and cinnamon in our bowl here.
And when they're not, you better watch out.
Honestly. So we are going to do 420 nice grams of flour. We're adults.
It's
We
the
have a
smoking
mortgage.
number. It's the smoking number.
Guys.
Probably gonna need a lot of it for a little while.
Yeah. Actually need that much. Here we go. Okay. 420 grams of flour. And then we're doing some baking powder, which is going to be a teaspoon. Teaspoon's really putting in the work today.
Yeah, it's gonna put in a lot of work. It's gonna put in that work.
So I got these good like double-sided ones because like one side's more for like open stuff and one side's more like it's like really skinny narrow jars. They're really nice. All right, and then we're doing some cinnamon. We're doing 3.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, which is a lot.
So much cinnamon. You told me to buy like a big jar, and I bought like the biggest jar I could find.
Yeah, because not only is it going in the snickerdoodles, but then also the gingerbread, and then also we're gonna make a cinnamon sugar to like roll the snickerdoodles in.
Oh yeah.
So we're going through a lot of cinnamon, and also I just generally use a lot of cinnamon. 2, we're kind of guesstimating 3.5. Cinnamony.
It smells like cinnamon.
Alright, so that is our dry ingredients for this one. What's the side? Again, I should probably be sifting, but I'm not. Okay, so we are gonna do in here 8 ounces of butter, which is 2 sticks.
Two sticks of butter. There it goes.
It says on here, like everybody knows snickerdoodles, but it says in the recipe book that another name for them is cinnamon butter cookies.
Cinnamon butter cookies.
Which is accurate. Alright, then we're doing some granulated and brown sugar. So 240 grams of brown sugar.
It's all gonna get mixed together anyway, so.
This mix of just butter and brown sugar right now is also an ideal topping if you're doing lefse.
Lefse, yeah.
That's how I eat it, is just with butter and brown sugar on it. Shout out to Norwegians, I guess, for gifting us the deliciousness that is lefse.
Your grandma who always makes it for this time of year?
I don't think she makes it, but she does have people that she orders it from. I don't know. Either way.
Know. We always get lefse.
It's like one of my favorite things about this time of year. And then we're do 180 grams of granulated sugar. I like to weigh, especially when I'm doing like different textures of like sugar and brown sugar and flour, because it just makes everything so much more consistent.
I don't know if you guys can see Britt's earrings, but she's got cookies on a little trays.
They're like little chocolate chip cookies on little baking trays that my mom bought for me.
Yep.
180 grams of sugar.
I got you some of the Halloween shaped cookie ones.
Yeah, like the break and bake little like pumpkins and ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Alright. Sugars and butter.
Sugars and butter.
Delicious.
Everything you need to be a healthy grown person, I guess. Probably not. Probably not by itself anyway.
We're just gonna let those do that. We are creaming. That's what this process is called. It's like how most cookies are made. Except for the crinkle cookies we made earlier. Again, cookies are all the same until they're not. And then we're doing 2 eggs for this one.
2 eggs. Egg economy is ridiculous.
Yeah. Really extravagant Christmas gifts that I'm making with all these eggs, honestly.
Definitely not making enough money for that. Washing hands again.
Nobody on the internet is allowed to yell at me.
Yeah.
I've seen that on videos where, like, especially like edited cooking videos where people complain, like, "Oh, you touched raw chicken and didn't wash your hands." Like, did you want 2 minutes of hand washing between every step? Do you know how long this video would be? Like,
I mean, it is what it is.
Alright, so you're looking for kind of like light and fluffy. We're getting there.
Let us know if you guys want us to make more videos like this. We might be able to do something. Maybe like a once a month thing or something.
Yeah,
who knows?
I just
We'll
generally
see.
enjoy baking as a hobby, and then obviously I've also done it professionally. So like, I kind of know what I'm doing. We'll say 60% of the time.
60% of the time it works every time.
But also, I'm always happy to like answer questions. If you start me talking about food, I will not shut up. So I love answering
making
questions.
food is your love language.
It
definitely is.
Truly is. But yeah, I would
You
totally
make so much food for everybody all the time.
It's just fun. I like food and I like to share it with people.
And that's all this week has been for you. Just like making so much food. So much food.
I have to show off my jars of canned stuff because I'm so proud.
Yeah, we're waiting
anyway. off the pear butter, but this is some blueberry lemon jam that I canned, and then I also made this maple bourbon pear butter. And yeah, they're both really good.
I can't wait to try them, honestly.
Alright, so we are approaching light and fluffy, which means we are going to do our eggs.
Mixing wets back into dries.
Yeah. Well, this was wet ingredients to begin with.
Yeah, well.
Sugar is a wet ingredient in baking.
Mixing wets into more wets.
And then we are going to add some vanilla. We are not measuring vanilla because this recipe, I think, technically calls for, half an ounce, which is a tablespoon. But
just need a little bit. Just need a little bit.
Vanilla is measured with your heart ingredient, unless you were on Tumblr a few years ago.
Yeah.
There was a post, like a poll when they first started, when like polls first became a thing on Tumblr. Somebody was like, "I'm baking a cake. What should I add?" And they had a list of all ingredients, and like everybody voted for vanilla extract. And so then vanilla extract was just like a thing for a while, and it was very funny. I found it funny. And then for some reason, this also had this recipe calls for the salt to be added as thing with the wet ingredients. I don't know why. That's weird to me, but it's fine. We're doing two teaspoons of salt. And then I'm gonna let that mix for just a couple of minutes while I work.
Stealing a bowl from the dishwasher.
Yeah. Because I'm also gonna make the cinnamon sugar mixture that we are going to be rolling balls of dough in.
Usually it's taking you back to like school where you're doing multiple things at the same time.
Kind of.
Feel like you're in the Great British Bake Off right
A
now.
little bit, yeah. Are you my Paul Hollywood? Are you just gonna stand and stare at me with bright, piercing blue eyes?
I'm disappointed in you.
Just silently shaking your head and walking to look at the next person while I sit here and panic. 60 grams of sugar.
Out of all the like cooking and baking shows we've ever watched, though, that one is always like one of my favorites. Though, the Great British Bake Off, because they're always so nice. They're not like
just so.
They're not so
comforting.
like the American ones are always such dicks to each other. Like like I can't believe this. And the Great British Bake Off, they're all just like wishing each other the best. Oh, you guys are so
hugs and
so
do you
friendly.
need any help? And
you need this, and the American guys are just like, no, go fuck off.
Right.
It's like, I will take this just to spite you.
Alright, so we got 60 grams of sugar and I'm just going to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Stir that. So we're gonna make little balls of cookie dough and then roll it in this and drop it on a baking sheet. It's also just good for like toast or like a bagel or something. All right. Some stuff out of the way. Set up like a little assembly line, basically. Some eggs.
Stuff all over the place.
I wanted to make sure that I didn't spend like half this stream like digging through drawers. So
Yeah. Try not to, anyway.
Alright, so we have our wets in here. Just gonna give that a scrape. Yeah, because usually I don't, even though I really should, I don't set my like mise en place up as good as I probably could be doing when I'm just baking by myself, and then half the time it's me just going, where's this? Where's this? Oh shoot, I need this. Oh no, I need this.
I'm out of this, and now I need this.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of not double checking if I need ingredients and then just buying them.
Just
and then
buying
it's
them
like
and-
the hoisin sauce
Yeah.
song from TikTok from like a year ago.
I don't know if I watched that one. I've been off of TikTok for so long.
It was from a while ago. It was the guy who was talking about going to the grocery store and he like thinks he's out of hoisin sauce, so he buys a bottle and then he comes back and he already has one and then just rinse and repeat, basically. It was very fun.
I think I remembered.
Okay, so same things with the gingerbread. We're gonna go in with our dries.
One
A
second.
little bit at a time.
Alright.
This is easier to do with a stand mixer, but also stand mixers are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Hand mixers are a lot cheaper, and you can fully do all of this with a hand mixer. I just like to be able to walk away and do other stuff, so.
Well, wasn't it like a couple years ago for Christmas? You just told everybody to get you a gift card.
Yeah, that's how I got my
Just
stand
for
mixer
the
in the first
KitchenAid?
place.
Like
Everybody
literally, like everybody, like
got
all
me
the
gift cards. And
all
I-
the holidays we went to, she was just like, "Give me a gift card."
Yeah.
For what was it? I can't
I
remember.
think
Probably
Target
Target or
probably,
something.
Yeah.
And it was all for Target. It was like, everybody get me a gift card for Target
Yeah.
because it's going towards the KitchenAid.
I ended up
And
saving
it
like
ended up-
$150.
Yeah, it was like
it was I got
it was almost like half off by the time.
Well, and then the following year I did the same thing, but I wanted the pasta attachment.
Yeah, the
for
pasta
it,
attachment.
and I fully paid, I think, $11 out of pocket for
Yeah.
the pasta attachment.
So what was normally like, I can't remember how much the stand mixer was, but it was pretty expensive.
Usually 200 or 300, kind of depending.
Yeah.
This is a really basic one. It's pretty. I like the color.
Yeah, it was a nice color. It ended up being about half that price with all the
basically,
gift cards.
That price, which is great. And a little bit of flour spilled. That's okay.
It's all good.
She's getting thick.
We also have a manager over here. You're not going to be able to see her today, but she was just yelling, so I put her up here with me so she can get attention.
This is not a you can't eat at everybody's house situation. She literally never wants to be up there. It's just because he's sitting there right now.
Yeah.
Usually she'll just, if I'm making stuff, she'll just kind of stand by my feet and yell, especially if I'm like making dinner and there's like chicken or something going on, but even then she's usually not too bad about it when she realizes she's not getting anything.
Just because people are home and she wants attention. It is her Saturday.
It is. She takes her Saturdays very seriously. Alright, yeah, you can hear the mixer struggling.
Just struggling.
I also have it on its lowest setting, so. But it's fighting for its life because this dough is pretty
It's thick.
But that means that we did it right, probably.
Probably.
So I have a very expensive piece of paper that I went into a lot of debt for that says that I know stuff about food. And I joke like that, like I went to like a fancy culinary school and I literally went to like the local 2-year
You went to
technical
the
college.
tech school. But hey, still.
But being able, just saying like, oh yeah, I went to culinary school is really fun for me. Alright, for just another minute or two. We don't want to overmix. Same with the gingerbread, otherwise we get kind of a tough cookie, and these are going to be super soft, which
Don't want a tough cookie.
will be super soft because of all the butter in them.
We like soft cookies here. We like soft cookies here.
We're setting up a little bit of an assembly line.
I don't like tough cookies. Tough cookies are not great.
We've also got, so we're gonna get a ball of dough, roll it in some cinnamon sugar. We're gonna drop it onto the pan, and then I've got a busted half cup measuring cup, and we're gonna smoosh them down a little bit because these won't spread on their own.
It's not completely busted. It's just a handle. You could still use it as a measuring cup.
Yeah, and I definitely still do, but it's actually without the handle. It's actually perfect for squishing cookies.
Smooshing. For smooshing.
Okay.
I need another camera just so you guys can see the kitty.
Yeah, we need like a little cat cam.
Maybe that's what I'll do now with the second camera.
She's usually in your lap while we're streaming, though. She usually just wants to take a nap on you, which is just kind of how she rolls, pretty much all the time. That's
Pretty much always.
activity.
Always. Yeah.
What are we at time wise?
We're at a little bit over an hour.
Okay. Great. Well, we've got like all 3 of our doughs made a little bit at least.
Just a little bit
I'm
over
definitely
an
gonna
hour.
make more of everything at some point this weekend, probably when we're done streaming, but I wanted to get a little bit of everything going for this.
We got a little bit left to do today, but it won't be too bad. I'll have to run literally one place.
Yeah.
And that's only because our shower broke.
Being a homeowner,
is fun.
So
fun.
We're having
guys.
such a good time. And like I know like first world problems or whatever, like
I'm thankful that we found a house, but it is also a pain in the ass.
yeah. It's
The projects are never ending.
However, I do like that we can just go out and get a shower head versus like
having to wait for
a landlord.
yeah. Hey, this broke. Although our last guys weren't too bad.
Yeah.
Our last apartment where we were at.
My favorite was the time that our dishwasher broke.
And they gave us a new one.
And they did give us a new one, but because it broke like twice within like a week or two.
Yeah.
And the one time the guy came and I was like sitting in the living room which I don't blame him, like I get you aren't gonna know how to fix everything, but I could fully hear
the instructions. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
While he was working on our dishwasher.
I think I was telling you about that one time where he was like looking up how to repair the dishwasher as he was repairing the dishwasher, and I was like, guys, same. But I don't get paid for that. You do. It's like, I'm not touching it because it's not mine.
Also, like, I don't think most places, like, you're allowed to just by, like, the terms of your lease. Like, a lot of landlords are pretty strict about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was not messing with anything there.
Okay. So we got our fully done snickerdoodle cookie dough. We've got our cinnamon sugar, and we've got a pan with some parchment paper on it.
She was looking at something like she was going to get up there.
So we are going to take a scooper of some dough, drop it in the cinnamon sugar.
I won't put you the other way, Missy.
Stream is just going to be cat.
She's just going to be a bother a little bit. It's okay. The life of the cat, guys.
If anybody else has a cat that likes to be involved in everything they do, we would love
send us pictures.
Tag us in, send us videos and pictures of your cats, please.
Dogs too, but you know,
I mean,
any kind of critters usually we're
general.
good with. But this kitty's been with me for about 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
She picked me up. When I went to the shelter, she sat on my lap and fell asleep. Literally. Was on my lap asleep,
and
getting pet.
She hasn't left your lap
and
since.
I was like, well, this one chose me, so...
That's just where she lives now.
Hey. You're not allowed up here. You're only up here so you can get your attention, not to jump up on the counter. How about that?
I feel like I have an audience. This is great.
Yeah, you do have an audience. You got me and you have the kitty. And you got anybody who's watching right now.
Yeah, if anybody's in chat right now hanging out, or even if you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, plus when we put this up on YouTube.
I appreciate y'all helping me live out my like Food Network chef dreams.
Yeah. Figured why not try it, you know? Do something a little bit different. We're the Midnight Snack Society. This time we're making the snacks.
Yeah. And if you're wondering, well, it's not midnight right now. First of all, it's midnight somewhere.
It's always midnight.
And also, we started at noon, which is a 12.
A 12.
Which is close enough.
Yeah. We started a little bit afternoon, but it's okay. We were a little bit late. Not too crazy. The intent
was to start at noon, and we...
It wasn't too crazy late. It was only a couple minutes. It wasn't too bad.
Okay, so we are rolling our dough balls in cinnamon sugar, and I am exercising just
the urge to chomp them.
Willpower, not just popping one of these in my mouth.
The urge to chomp on them right now.
Yeah.
Just, all I see is like little balls covered in sugar.
Yes. So we're going to get a pan prepped, we're going to go in the oven with it, and then we're going to get another pan going, and it's just like a constant cycle until the dough is gone. Yeah, alright. Do this so I can get a full dozen on here.
Space them out a little bit.
A little bit. They're not going to spread too much, which is why I'm smushing them.
Yeah, these ones don't spread that much, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because if I didn't squish them down, they would just stay
In a ball,
in a
basically. But we don't want that either. We want actual cookies. We want the cookies like I drew up here in our wonderful background.
Yes. Yeah.
And then our post.
Greg makes all of our like overlays and stuff. Like himself.
Yeah, I do this all myself.
If anybody wants like to watch a stream where, you know, actual humans are doing everything.
Yeah, I don't rely I didn't buy any overlays or anything like this. I just create this stuff on Procreate. Just a program on my iPad that you can use for art. I keep it pretty simple for the stream. I try to anyway.
Okay, so we have, I don't know if you can see this.
Oh yeah, we can see it.
Our first batch of cookies going in the oven. This is 9 to 11 minutes. We'll find out.
Well, we'll leave it in there for about 10.
It's gonna be a little bit longer than that, I think.
Yeah.
The first batch always takes longer. Some flour on here. All right, next round.
Get a little bit of flour just from the pouring.
It's fine. I didn't make as much of a mess as I was concerned I would be making live on the internet. So
That's all good.
I am
Gotta make a little bit of a
I
mess.
am happy with
not-
how things are turning out.
Gotta make a little bit of a mess.
This is also, like I was saying, this is also keeping me motivated to stay here and keep going on everything. Because otherwise I'd be making like one
Batch at a time and then going and chilling in the couch.
Yeah.
Which
these
is also
have to cool, so I'm gonna go take a break, and then all of a sudden it's 2 hours later and I still have half the dough to bake.
Yeah.
And just kind of wander.
joking around with you that I was going to get you one of the ADHD leases.
Yeah, so I have
to
to
attach yourself
until
to.
I'm completely done with what I'm baking, because otherwise, yeah, I tend
That I've been seeing on the internet with mostly people with the dishes that's attaching themselves to the dishwasher. Which, same, I get it.
Oh, this has to soak 3 days later. Make some more cinnamon sugar. This recipe lied to me. Either that or my dough balls are a little bit bigger than what this calls for.
Probably a little bit bigger than what they...
They're about an ounce-ish. They can actually be a little smaller. I don't know what this scoop is. It's just a good cookie size.
It's just an ice cream scoop.
That's a cookie scoop. It's like officially
cookie
like a cookie scoop.
A cookie scoop.
I'm getting out of the bottom of this. Yeah, supposed to make 40 cookies. I think I'm gonna get closer to like 30-ish.
Yeah, that's still not too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a second batch, so it's fine. There's gonna be a lot of cookies.
I'll have to make some more later. When do we absolutely need these by?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day?
Yeah, so I got time.
Coming up. We got a couple days still.
And that's really only like 2 baskets that I need to have together by Christmas Day. The rest are for next Saturday when we go to our
the
other
extended.
Christmas. Yeah.
The extended one. But might as well try to get as many of them done as you can.
Yeah, I want to get them all the gift baskets assembled this weekend if I can. Or like by Monday at the latest. So I don't have to worry about them.
Do a little bit of timing down.
We have a Christmas, we're going to on Christmas Eve with like my mom's extended family at my parents' house. And we're doing an anything but a cup party. So basically, like, if you're not familiar, you bring a vessel to drink out of, and you can bring anything but like a regular like drinking vessel. So here's some good Midwest humor for you. Yesterday when Greg was out running, he went to Menards and found like little baby the green Menards buckets, and so that's what we're taking to drink out of on Christmas Eve. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have fun. I forgot to set a timer for these cookies, but I'm gonna set one now because it's only been a couple of minutes, and we'll figure that out later. But again, I think these ones are gonna take longer than the recipe calls for.
He's still over here.
I'll just check and make sure she's behaving.
She is behaving now. She didn't care that I turned the chair around.
Oh, okay. She just wants to be where you're at. As long as her favorite human is within swiping distance, she's happy. I feel the Hellboy sticker on your laptop staring into my soul.
It's a good sticker.
It is a good sticker. It's just kind of funny. He's just sitting there watching me make cookies. Wait, use all the smush. Stop it.
Smooshing.
One of the last times I made snickerdoodles, I forgot to roll them in cinnamon sugar before I baked them. So then before I like got them all in the tray and whatever, and I was like, oh no. So I was just like frantically like sprinkling cinnamon sugar on them and hoping for the best. My cooler rack ready too, because we're gonna probably need that a little bit here. And I'm also gonna go into the oven with these. It's gonna wait, but it's fine. Ooh, that smells really good. Okay.
Oh yeah, I just got a little whiff of it.
Let's set a second timer for that one, and then we're gonna go in with another baking sheet. Another reason I bake in quantities like this is because I can. I have like the equipment and the experience to do all of this. So like if you're somebody who isn't much of a baker but wants to start, don't feel bad that you don't have 3 full-size baking sheets to do big batches of cookies on. Like most people don't.
Yeah,
I'm just weird.
we have so much stuff.
And I also
We have so much stuff for cooking just in general.
I also have been like collecting equipment and gadgets
For a little while.
for like probably since I moved out of my parents' house, which was
Yeah.
like 15 years ago. So
You've been doing this for a while too. It's the same way with like anything basically. If you collect anything, you
Yeah.
start small. But our collection of stuff in this house,
yeah.
it's all right though. It's like we have 3 large bookshelves just filled with books,
Literally like double
double stacked and everything. Just another large shelf just filled with records.
But like we're kind of old, so
Yeah, that's all good.
probably shouldn't be aging myself out here on the internet for everybody to see, but it's fine.
Hey, I am an old man.
I joked before we started streaming that I'm gonna one day when we get enough followers, I'm gonna put out a bingo board.
A bingo
And
board.
the center free space
Just,
is you referring to yourself as an old man.
yeah, just Greg is old man. Greg refers to himself as old man.
Old man yells at cloud.
Grr.
Alright, we are getting close to the end of this dough. So when they said 40 cookies, they meant less than that.
Well,
Which is fine. Again, we're gonna
we'll make what we can out of
And
this.
also,
then-
I think I am making them a little bit bigger because it actually, like, if you really wanted to get precise with it, like, this recipe gives you, like, a weight for each dough ball. So you could sit and, like, weigh out 30
each
grams of dough.
one of them, yeah,
I'm
which is
not
ridiculous.
doing that. But it's also because it was a textbook for a culinary program. Like, it's meant, the recipes are meant for, like, people in culinary school who need everything to, like, be, you know, identical and match and whatever. I don't think my baking instructor was that hardcore. She was very chill. That was one of my favorite classes that I took. Mostly because I, at that point, was working at a bakery and also was a good like almost 10 years older than most of my classmates, so I had a lot more experience just in general, and most of them didn't bake at all. So I was like really fast in that class compared to everybody else. So I got
You were used to it though.
yeah. I got to do some like extra stuff sometimes because I would just be done early because I just already knew what I was doing, which was fun for me.
Yeah, you were used to that kind of stuff where
Yeah.
other people were just kind of getting started.
Yeah,
Which is wild to me. Like, if you're going to take like a college level course and you're just getting started.
well, it's a big difference between somebody who at the time was 30 and had been baking for, a while, 10 to 15 years, whatever, versus somebody who is 18 and just graduated high school.
Yeah.
Like, there's a little bit of a experience gap in there.
Goodbye.
I think I'm gonna get like one or two more on this tray, and then that's gonna be about done with the snickerdoodle dough. So we're actually close to 40. We're at like 36 right now.
That's
so
not too bad.
We did okay.
You're giving or taking a few every time, so.
Yeah. Like fit these 5 across. They look like munchkins.
They do look like munchkins.
Like we got some donut
The little
holes.
donuts. Or donut holes.
Ooh, how's the lighting in here now that the sun decided to come
Well,
out?
the lighting on you, especially on the one side, is very bright.
It's kind of nice. Alright. That is going to be the end of our snickerdoodle dough. There's probably enough in here if I scrape for like one more cookie, but it's fine. And same procedure, we're gonna put these out a little bit actually, so let's smush them down. They don't smush into each other. Well, if they do, it's not a huge deal. And then this round is gonna have to wait because both my oven racks are occupied.
And how long are we cooling the other things for?
Until I have room on the counter.
Okay.
There's our first timer. Let's check these out, see how we're looking.
Should be the first little batch of cookies.
They're gonna need a few more minutes. Like 5 more minutes. First round always takes longest because your oven doesn't quite
It's not quite.
follow that one.
Yeah.
Like up to
I check
10.
it
I
and
mean, it's been on for like over an hour, so like the temp should be good. It's more, I don't know. I think it's just, honestly, I'm a little superstitious, like,
Yeah.
about your first batch taking a little bit longer. And yeah, and then once we get the last tray of snickerdoodles in the oven, I think I'm gonna roll out and cut some gingerbread.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We're at about an hour and a half, just so you
Cool.
know.
So we're just about done. We're probably not gonna finish a whole lot, but I will at least
That's
get
all
some
good.
gingerbread rolled out. And yeah,
We'll get done what we can get done in whatever time you feel like you want.
Yeah.
We can go longer too if you want. It doesn't really matter.
we'll see
But
how long those snickerdoodles take to bake.
yeah. We at least want to get one batch out.
Yeah, for quality testing purposes.
Yeah, for quality testing purposes. We are the Midnight Snack Society. We have not had a snack yet.
Yeah, actually, I'm making the snacks. Also looking like the snack.
Yeah. I mean, you're always looking like a snack, so.
It smells insane in
It
here.
smells like cookies in here.
You can really tell that there's snickerdoodles in the oven. That cinnamon is just...
It's going to take up for the place that it's not, like, we're not going to have snow on Christmas, basically.
Yeah. I gotta get in the holiday spirit somehow, so this is how I'm coping.
Coping.
I've also done a little. Occasionally, we'll do some stress baking, which is always fun. It's a good anxiety relief to just hyper focus on like kneading dough or mixing, cupcakes or whatever, and not have to think about anything else because I have a thing to do, and then we get a treat at the end. It's like a reward. And yeah, about 5 minutes left on this timer. I'm just gonna peek.
Yeah, I would just take a quick little look and see how they see.
A couple more minutes, yeah.
Nothing too bad.
I think once the timer's done, we'll be.
Yeah, it
good
should
to
be
go
okay.
on both these batches, for sure. The top ones. Also, like committing a sin by opening the oven to check on them because
Yeah, you don't want to do that a whole lot, but once to kind of get your bearings isn't too bad.
The oven light is broken, so
yeah,
you can get that repaired, and then you won't have to do that.
Everything in this house is a little bit
busted. When you buy an
busted.
80-year-old house, things don't always function.
You guys don't really see it that much, but the lever for the oven itself is busted, like completely.
Yeah, the oven and all of our like appliances came with the house, and we are happy.
I don't make that
not
much money to like
them.
replace everything all at the same time. There's no way.
However, if you subscribe to our channel, maybe we'll be able to replace our oven.
Yeah, it's, maybe if you guys subscribe and we start making money off of this, we can actually start fixing the house a little bit better.
Get a sponsorship from like, this is a Maytag, so maybe get a sponsorship from Maytag.
Come on, Home Depot.
Yeah, no kidding. No, we gotta get Lowe's, not Home Depot. We gotta get Lowe's.
No, we're Menards. This is the Menards family.
Because it's the closest one to us.
It's the closest one to us.
And also Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's in Wisconsin.
These look so pretty. I just want to like snack on them. Yeah, this timer's got a little less than 4 minutes left on it.
I was going to see if I can move the camera to see, but there you guys go.
Yeah, so they'll spread a little bit, but
not a whole lot.
And if they turn out ugly, then oh darn, we'll have to eat them.
Eat cookies that don't look good.
Rats.
That's okay.
How
they still taste like cookies.
I appreciate that you're willing to make that sacrifice.
I'm so much willing. I was going to ask you if I got the right size eggs, is large or extra large.
Yeah, usually with something like cookies, usually I just do large eggs because actually the book doesn't really specify unless I wanted to start like weighing them by ounces. Like on the next page, there's a peanut butter cookie that calls for 2 eggs or 3.3 ounces if you want to get really...
Yeah.
It also breaks it down to into grams, and then like the percentage of the weight of the dough that it takes up too. So
I didn't know if
really,
like that extra little bit would make a difference at all, honestly.
No, usually I use the extra large eggs if it calls for it.
Yeah. But then again, like they were running pretty low.
I'm not surprised because I'm sure everybody is baking this weekend.
Everybody's probably baking something. We're trying to.
I'm the only one who decided to do it live for strangers to watch.
Yeah.
You're all welcome.
Join in a little bit of our holiday madness.
Yeah. Oh god, this is so good. I'm so hungry right now. I cannot wait to eat.
To eat the cookie. Oh, we had a little bit of a video clip there. That's all good.
Oh, whoops.
It happens.
So yeah, I think I showed it earlier, but I got a cute little snowflake cookie cutter that I'm gonna do for the gingerbread, and then when they're cooled, I'm gonna just make a little like, not even technically royal icing because I think that has egg whites in it, but I'm just gonna do like a little bit of powdered sugar with a little bit of like tiny bit of vanilla and like a little bit of water to thin it out, and just do like probably just a easy, quick little design on them. Just enough to make them kind of cute, but not fancy. I'm not great at decorating, like, cookies, like, as far as, like, icing and stuff goes. I'm not a super artistic person, which is why I cook and bake.
We lost connection there for a little bit, but it's all good. Seems like we're back.
If you're in chat and you missed out on something, this will be on YouTube.
Yeah.
In, like,
you didn't miss a whole lot.
We're waiting on cookies.
We're waiting on cookies.
which we're like an hour and a half into this, and this is the first like lull we've had. So I think that's
It's all
pretty
good.
good. So when we pull the cookies out, we're gonna let them sit on the pan for like a minute or two before we put them on the cooling rack, because if you try to scoop them off the pan when they're like fresh out of the oven, they're gonna kind of and that is a technical term.
Yeah, that's
We want
very
them to
technical.
cool a little bit, enough to like kind of solidify.
They gotta,
'cause
like,
they're
harden,
gonna be pretty liquidy, not liquidy, but they're gonna be pretty soft because of the high butter content.
Yeah, they're gonna be super soft.
Like I think, yeah, the butter in this one takes up like 57%
Did you pick out a shape for any of these
for.
for a cookie cutter?
Yeah, I got the snowflake.
Yeah, see the snowflake?
Yeah. Well, where's the timer?
Timer going off.
Okay. We're gonna see. I think the first batch should be good.
Bakers, you have 2 minutes.
Oh no.
Not really.
Okay, I think we're in good shape with these.
In good shape for cookies. They look good.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna throw these ones in. I'm gonna give the bottom ones like
Probably a couple extra minutes.
Well, they're also lower, so they're gonna cook a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna give them like 2 minutes.
Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, so
It smells very good. I just got a big old whiff of this.
They're a little like slightly brown around the edges, but like yeah,
That's
what
okay,
we're
though.
working- Well, they're supposed to.
Yeah,
Like,
they
that's
look-
about.
they
where
look
we
good.
want 'em. We could probably have done like another minute or two, but like,
I think that's fine.
come on.
They look good.
Come on.
They look great.
The bottom ones will just be another like minute or two, and then we'll really be in some business here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna wipe down the counter a little bit because we are going to roll out the gingerbread cookies right here on the counter.
Do what you need to do.
So we're gonna do that real quick. My fancy brand new rolling pin that you picked up yesterday, which I'm very excited about. I've only ever used like a wooden or a stainless rolling pin, and this one's like silicone.
Yeah.
And
That's what I saw in the
hoping
store.
it's really non-stick, because I always have the worst luck with
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it does good.
other ones sticking really bad, especially wooden ones. Like I enjoy like the concept of them, but they're not always super practical. It's dry, and we're gonna like get the flour out. We're gonna flour the counter a little bit, and I'm just gonna check on the gingerbread dough. Oh yeah, that is. Should be good to go. Right. Okay, I think our bottom ones should also be done.
It's been a couple minutes, so it should be good.
Yeah.
Also look very good.
Yeah, these are gonna probably be a little more brown on the bottom, just because they were like the bottom.
They do look a little
so-
bit more brownish, but they still look
Yeah.
really good.
I like a slightly more cooked cookie. I like them when they get a little brown on the bottom, not like burnt, but just a little bit of just more flavor.
Yeah, you get a little bit.
Okay,
I usually like a good soft cookie though. I'm a soft cookie.
well that's what the snickerdoodles are for. They'll be nice and soft. The gingerbread are probably gonna be a little sturdier.
Sturdy, yeah.
And the chocolate crinkle cookies, which we're probably not gonna have time to get baked on stream, are gonna be really soft also. So,
Oh yeah.
all right, I'm gonna bust out the gingerbread dough.
Sorry guys for the issues. I think our internet was being wonky a little bit,
Oh.
but it is what it is. Had to reconnect.
Just gonna throw a little bit of flour down, just enough to like make it not stick.
Right on the counter.
Yeah. Could like lay down parchment or something, I suppose, but I don't think I've ever.
We're gonna have to
done
clean
that
the counter
ever.
either way. That's it.
Yeah, I always just sanitize the counter real good and then
Yep.
go.
And then we'll do it again after we're done.
Oh, this is so stiff.
Well, it's
Oh,
been in
no.
the fridge for a little while.
Which is good. It's supposed to, be a pretty, like, you're supposed to be able to build houses out of this, so it's supposed to be pretty tough.
Put this stuff in my foundation. The house will never fall over.
Like, the first time I ever tried to make, like, I don't even think it was gingerbread. I think it was, like, sugar cookies, but, like, a shaped, like, cutout cookie.
Yeah.
I, did not understand what I was doing very well, and I made the loosest, crumbliest dough, didn't chill it, and so then I was just taking crumbs of dough and like packing it into a cookie cutter, and they were really dry and not good. Okay, that'll be good enough for now. Take our ball of dough. Could have also like wrapped this and done a nice little disc with it, but oh well. I'm a former professional. I don't technically bake for a living anymore, but
Not to make money, no. Used to.
I could still if anybody's local to where we're at and wants to hire me.
Still available to.
I do occasionally do like wedding cakes for weddings and birthday parties and stuff. Well, like cupcakes mostly, but
Do have access to like a professional grade kitchen.
yeah.
So as one of the things you used to be able to do sometimes is like stay after where
Yeah,
you
that
were
was
working
really nice when I was
to,
still
like,
working at the bakery.
cook or bake stuff there,
Yeah,
like in their kitchen,
borrowed them for
borrow their equipment and their dishwasher.
Yeah, mhm. Did cupcakes for a couple of weddings like that, and a graduation party actually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. You got a lot to say down there.
Somebody's got opinions.
You were up here earlier. You can still come up here at any point in time.
Alright.
There's so much flour.
So much hand washing is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of hand washing.
A lot of flour.
I don't count that as a bad thing though. You got to keep your hands clean.
Well, that's one of the things I'm glad I don't work in a bakery anymore, and especially this time of year, because you're washing your hands.
Your hands would be
50
so
times a
dry,
day.
so crazy.
And also, technically, if you want to be like super sanitary, you're supposed to dry your hands with paper towels, but like the health department's not coming, so it's fine. We're gonna scoop some cookies onto our cooler rack here.
Hi.
Try
You
not
guys
to
hear the
drop
kitty?
anything.
Oh yeah, those are looking like cookies.
They are certainly cookies.
Those are definitely looking like cookies.
Do you want one?
Sure.
Anybody else? Chat? Anybody want a cookie?
That's how they turned out. They're still warm. Nice golden brown.
Yeah, cannot recommend enough. Just straight out of the oven.
Straight out of the oven.
I'm actually gonna use the same sheets all prepped. Like, there's a little bit of cinnamon sugar on them, but there's cinnamon and sugar in the gingerbread, so it's fine.
Very warm, very good. Oh yeah, they turned out good.
Good. Like I said, I've definitely made snickerdoodles before, but this is a recipe I haven't used before. But because it's from like a baking textbook, it's like not like it's a tested and like actual like thought out recipe. See, like I'll use some that I find online from like random recipe blogs and stuff, and usually I can make those turn out okay, but like you never know like how much like testing went into a recipe like that. And you also have to be careful nowadays because like AI recipes are like ruining being able to look up recipes on the internet, and it's so annoying because
Can't do anything without
Yeah.
AI anymore.
because
It's
you don't
so
know if
dumb.
like somebody, if even a person like made that. It could have just been a computer who was like, yeah, 10 cups of butter. That's fine.
Yeah. How much butter do we need? All of it.
All right.
That's why you can't trust AI to do anything.
Right. So I'm just kind of like laying out how I want these to, where I'm just very lightly pressing these so I can see like how many I'm gonna get out of this. And all I can smell right now is the molasses in this, so then my brain is just singing the potatoes and molasses song, which is your fault.
I'm sorry. It's not. We just watched Over the Garden Wall not too long ago, too. That's what the song is from. If you guys have not watched Over the Garden Wall, do it. It's a great little series.
And if you have watched it, we'll watch it again.
Yeah.
Such a good, like, cozy fall, even into winter, I'd say, wash. It's just so, I don't know, it's good. Alright, I think that's how we're gonna get out of this round.
So now every time the molasses is brought up, I can't help it. My brain just goes potatoes and molasses. It's kind of like the Adventure Time with Jake making bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
My favorite was that there was like a bird on TikTok that sings that song, and it's awesome. Alright, these are a little...
I think I remember which one because he would always do like an odd number of bacon or bacon or
bacon,
bacon pancakes.
Yeah.
Are you making pancakes?
Not allowed to talk about other people's pets while she's in the room. These are so sticky. I think this dough is a little wet.
Well, probably. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
You might have to like just make little balls out of it.
And also just, yeah, do the same thing basically that we did with the snickerdoodles. And ooh, yeah, this is a sticky dough. So I'm gonna actually
Good thing about dough is even if you try to cut it, you can still reuse it.
Yeah. This is not as
That's okay. We try
stiff as I wanted it to be.
can make just the regular cookies too.
Well, I think what's gonna happen is I'm just going to add a little more flour and then chill it for a little bit longer.
Try again.
So, dough scraper. Yeah, this is really sticky.
You gotta put some more flour in there and chill it for a little bit longer.
Yep. And also probably chill it the correct way instead of in a bowl like I was trying to do.
Well, can't be a full Midnight Snack Society stream if something doesn't go according to plan.
Right. Can't even like do holiday baking without something, and it's not like there's something wrong with them. They're just a little wet.
No, that can still be fixed.
the dough
It's
is
nothing
useful.
too crazy.
This is me humanizing all the bakers you see on the internet.
Yeah.
You don't ever see this part of it. You just see the fancy editing and then, oh, look at this perfect thing I made.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, in fairness, if I knew how to edit videos, I fully would also do, but I don't. So this is what you get.
Yeah, I could. But where's the fun in that?
Right.
I could edit that whole section out if I really felt like it, but I'm not going to do that. That's so much work.
No, you need the hubris of thinking that I could just whip out 3 different kinds of cookies in 2 hours.
No, that's all good.
All right.
I knew we weren't going to get all of them done. As long as we got a batch of them done or something, we're good.
So, we have our floured ball of gingerbread dough. That is going to go in some plastic wrap and back in the fridge for a little bit to hang out.
Back in the fridge.
Hopefully be
To get
a little
cooled
more
or-
successful later.
Yeah, be cooled and retried later on. We got another batch in the oven or no?
Yeah, the timer just went off. Last batch of the snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
That was like 2 more minutes. We'll be good to go.
Couple more minutes, all right? Not a problem.
But I think, because that crinkle dough, I don't think it's going to be ready yet then.
No, that'll probably be it.
So I think once this last batch of snickerdoodles is done, I think that's it for us for right now.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And we can post the updates later. It's not a bad. Cookies turned out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty is yelling at me because she doesn't get to get cookies.
Yeah, these turned out really good. They're a little crispy on the edges, but
Yeah, they're a little bit
soft
crispy,
in the
but
middle.
they're soft where they need to be.
Mhm.
And I think they turned out really good.
Mm-hmm.
They're good cookie flavoring there.
Mhm.
It's nice.
So I did snickerdoodles because they're pretty easy, but I have yet to meet a person who doesn't really like them.
They're good. They're a good cookie.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna set this over here for now while I get this gingerbread dough back to the yard.
Yeah, get them wrapped up. Get them wrapped up.
Made a mess out of this counter. There is so much flour.
Well, it was bound to happen. You know it was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
The moment we were decided, hey, we're going to do this.
Well, and even if I was gonna bake in general,
Even
this
just
would have
by-
happened.
yeah,
This would have happened.
Even without the stuff here to like record everything, that just made it a little bit more difficult because now I have to use some of the counter to have.
It's actually not too bad. Like I think with the
I didn't
space
think
that
it
we
was
have,
too bad. Yeah.
made it work. But yeah, we could definitely do another stream like this for sure. Maybe a slightly less ambitious one. Like I could make like a single pie or something.
Yeah, something like that. But
Or
it's always
cake or
up to you.
whatever.
Yeah. This one was your idea, so I was just like, yeah, I'll try to see what I can do to make it happen. And I don't think it's too bad.
I figured I'm gonna be making a bunch of cookies anyway. Might as well get content out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So gingerbread dough back in the fridge.
Plastic wrapped up.
It's probably gonna chill for a couple of hours. I think is gonna be.
Looking like Dexter was just here.
All right. And then I'm gonna pull the other snickerdoodles out, and I think we are in business. Oh, these are beautiful. Like, not to toot my own horn, but like beep beep.
They look good.
So, ta-da!
Oh yeah.
And I think that's it for us for right now.
That's our last batch of cookies
Yeah,
that we're
that's-
gonna make on stream.
Yeah, that's the last round. Got about
Got a couple more of
30.
these to do throughout the week, but
yeah. But yeah.
at least you guys got to join us for a little bit of it and got to hang out
making
for us,
cookies.
make cookies.
If anybody is watching this on YouTube and you have like questions, like hit us up. I'm
Yeah.
happy to help. I love talking about food and I love like helping people like level up their cooking and baking game.
I try to keep an eye out on our stuff anyway, just to
Yeah.
make sure.
But yeah, so hit us up on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitch. We're on Facebook, Tumblr,
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. We're everywhere.
We
We're in
try-
your walls.
Yeah. We try to go. We'll be back tomorrow night playing the newest Mario Party game, the
Yes.
Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I haven't played Mario Party in forever. I'm very
It's
excited about it.
it's a pretty good time. I played a little bit of it yesterday just to make sure our stream was going to be okay,
Mhm,
and it
mhm.
looks like it's going to be fine. Anyways, until tomorrow night, we are the Midnight Snack Society.
And so are you. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
That's just a threat.
Be sure to follow us and subscribe and all that nonsense as we're trying to still grow our channel.
Yes.
But we appreciate y'all for watching, whether it's live or on YouTube, either one.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you again next time. Until tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.